Hey everybody, welcome to iRepU Training, Mastering Your Business. This is training series 4 of 8 that I'll be offering in a proven training program that helped get me to enterprise. So a training series that's proven to assist you, of course, but every single step along the way. But we need to do several things, don't we? First one is we got to face the truth. By facing the truth and stepping up, we can enjoy the ride. So thank you for being here, and let's get started. We know that events drive our business, whether it's the small one-on-one at Starbucks or the in-home events or the planning sessions or the hotel meetings or the regional event in Florida that we'll be experiencing this week or our annual Rise to Enterprise event. These are all events, small personal group presentations all the way up to our biggest Rise to Enterprise event. They drive our business. Okay, by doing enough of the small personal group presentations, your team will explode. And as a result of having those folks, you can start having numerous in-homes exposing and launching their businesses that cause them to be successful, which ultimately will cause you to be successful. So if you're not plugging into the events, shame on you. You've got to be there. They're also represented by conference calls, by webinars. Okay? Anything where more than one person is meeting to discuss Jasuru or share Jasuru is considered an event. And I can guarantee you this, everybody that goes to a meeting is not going to make $150,000 a year. But everybody that's making $150,000 a year goes to every meeting. And I certainly fall within that. And I can guarantee you that the events I drive to, whether it's in Tucson or fly to in Hawaii or fly to in Florida or attend here in Southern California, are essential to the growth of my business. So we need to understand that events driving our business, our participating in those events, is critical to the success of your income, your business. A great point. You know, I love it actually when a leader of mine calls me so frustrated with their business, with the people falling out of their business or people not returning their calls or doing all emails. I love that. Because that tells me that they're ready to do this right. Because your frustration will turn to wealth as long as you acknowledge it and let it by plugging in effectively. So by being frustrated with the lack of business builders in your group goes back to who you invited. So why wouldn't we go back to step 1 in the immediate action guide or in your success guide and invite properly those that are dissatisfied today with the economy, those that were once successful, those that know what it's like to make 6 figures, and invite them into your business. Because we will get consumers. The amount of time we spend on prospecting for a business builder or a consumer is the same. So why wouldn't we look for business builders knowing that we're going to get the consumers anyway because the product is exceptional? At the end of the month, are you feeling like you're duct taping your teams together just to hit rank? Well, that's a result of, again, having not prospected properly. Again, having not perhaps led your team effectively. And by doing it right, and I talk to people that are leaders in my group from an E4, E5s, E3s, all the way down, and point them back to step 1. It all starts in prospecting. If you do that wrong, then your results are going to be bleak. If you do it right, identifying those that can use an extra $300, $500, or $1,000 a month, your results are going to be strong. Because wouldn't you rather have 5 business builders than 100 consumers? Because can't 5 business builders bring you thousands and thousands of people? Because you're similar, like-minded. You're connected at building a business. You're not connected on strictly consuming. You're committed on never turning off that auto ship and building an incredible residual income model to cause your legacy to be exceptional. Are you at a point where people aren't returning your calls and emails? We've all been there. So by being frustrated is a good thing. So to overcome a lot of that frustration, we've got to participate. Participation will cause not only engagement, but results, productivity. Organize a weekly meeting in your market. Make that a reality so that people know where to turn their people to. Otherwise, what are they inviting to? They should have a standing meeting weekly Ultimately, you should have a meeting for the business opportunity product overview, and then another Saturday training that's your planning session. So everybody that's new has an opportunity, a venue to go to plug into the planning session. And by participating and volunteering and assisting and helping, your engagement level will go up dramatically, and your team will see you engaging at that level and also want to do the same. And it overcomes a lot of that frustration. Because, frankly, a consumer is not going to want to really be all that engaged and assist in meetings where a business builder will. Supporting and inviting. Constantly supporting your people and showing them how to invite by your leading by example and inviting properly, going back and prospecting effectively. You know, I really encourage everybody to set up your own conference call for your team. Go to freeconferencing.com. It's free. Get your own conference call line. Start having weekly calls with your people. I would love to come and be a guest speaker on those if needed. But start becoming that leader. Start causing participation and engagement of your business partners. Make that a reality. Offering yourself up to the leadership. What can I do to help? What can I do for the greater good? What can I do to be more valuable to Jasura? What can I possibly do? Can I do a webinar, Mike, for you once a week? Or for my team? Of course you can. But you got to offer yourself up. You've got to participate. Events drive our business. All of this is event driven. And this will create a culture of not only you're becoming a leader, but you're setting the stage on the people in your organization to accept and adopt the culture that you've created, that we're talking about here today, and they're becoming a leader. Because isn't that the ultimate success? Well, you have enough leaders in your organization that you don't have to babysit any longer, that you know people are prospecting properly, that you know that people are engaged in offering themselves and assisting and volunteering and leading the way. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Of course it is. And I encourage you to strongly consider how much time you're going to allocate for your Jasura business, your meetings, your planning sessions, your conference calls, your webinars. Now, do you have to do all of it? No. But depending on your financial situation, if you want to make a big impact, then yes, which is why I do. It's why I'm sitting here getting ready to get on my plane to get down to Florida, recording this training series. Because I know that people need this. I want them to have this to cause them to become better, to cause their teams to become better, to impact their income by all of us becoming a culture of leaders. So what are the net results of emerging? Incredible sustainable growth. Sustainable being the optimum word here. Okay, sustainable. We can rely upon it. Leading by example in a proven manner yields incredible results. We know this. But you've got to ask yourself that question. Would I follow me? If not, okay, be truthful, honest with yourself. What do I need to change? Do I need to dress up? Do I need to put a tie on and a jacket for my meetings? Do I need to have everything printed out in color so I make that best first impression? Am I creating leadership within my organizations by passing the baton? By inviting leaders in my organization to be guest speakers on our conference calls, giving them a chance to be edified. By doing this, our cycle of duplication flourishes. It works. It's not even a question. The question is, do you work? Are you plugging in effectively? Are you doing what is needed of you to experience the success that we are already experiencing? And by doing the things that we know work will allow us to simply enjoy our life. Whether it's me jumping into my Jasura paid Mercedes every day, or doing trainings and business opportunity presentations, which I love to do. I love to impact people. I also love to be able to take my wife and our children up to the mountains and ski for a couple of days and stay for a couple of extra days if we choose to. because we can. This model allows that. Or go to Hawaii as we do 4, 5, 6 times a year. So what do you want out of this is totally on you. It's available. It's all there for the taking, but we've got to get better. We've got to cause the effect. We have to show people that we can do this. I'm showing you that I can do it. That's telling you you can do this if you want it, which should tell hundreds and thousands of people to come that they too can experience life-changing income in a residual manner that offers us success, being a great income with the time freedom to enjoy it with those we love the most. Thank you.